What screams I lack discipline? I had a friend who was a complete mess. He was constantly late, never kept his promises, and was always broke. He had a good job, but he spent all his money on things he didn't need. He was always complaining about how he couldn't afford to pay his bills, but he would go out and buy a new video game or a new pair of shoes. He was also a terrible friend. He would always cancel plans at the last minute, and he would never return my calls or texts. I tried to help him, but he didn't want to change. He was happy being a lazy, irresponsible person. One day, he called me and asked me for money. He said he needed it to pay his rent. I told him I couldn't help him, and he got mad at me. He said I was a bad friend, and he hung up on me. I haven't heard from him since. A few months later, I ran into him at the grocery store. He looked terrible. He had gained a lot of weight, and he looked like he hadn't showered in days. He told me he had lost his job, and he was living with his parents. He said he was trying to get his life together, but I could tell he wasn't. He was still the same lazy, irresponsible person he had always been.